I'm Lane with Straight Shot Trials, and we're here to test out the Cyma Sport CQB M4 AEG. Together we're putting this weapon through an extreme series of tests that will show its true reliability and durability until failure, giving you guys the most honest review for anyone looking to buy one for themselves or just to watch me destroy it. And with that, let's get right to it. I like to review the packaging of my weapon in case there's anybody who wouldn't know how to properly open one. It was very well secured, being fully surrounded by foam. I was impressed by that. It does come with one high cap mag and one ramrod, and the weapon itself, it cost about $120 on evike.com, being fully made out of polymer, and I did notice that the handguard was a little bit loose and brittle coming out of this box. This weapon shoots at about 350 to 360 feet per second at 10 rounds per second. It was very accurate and consistent, considering I was shooting at about 50 yards. Picking this up after I accidentally dropped it, realized the handguard broke off, so I lightly set it off to the side, shook it off a little bit, and it was still fully operational. For the people who don't know what I'm doing here, I'm adjusting the motor height, making it grind against the gears to test the strength of the gearbox. After the gear grinding test, it was having a little bit of trouble feeding, kind of messed it a little bit, still wasn't working, so I figured I'd act in the most appropriate way that most people would. Broke the hop up after repeatedly smashing it into a piece of wood, so I had to melt it back together. After reassembly of the weapon, we are fully operational again. During this test, the weapon performed really well, considering I was cycling snow through the gear system. Other than it jamming a few times, I was very impressed with the durability of the gearbox. I like to test the reliability of my weapons by putting a few rounds through it on full auto. What you just heard was the motor and gear slipping from each other, so I adjust the motor height and tried to fix it. Had to switch to more powerful batteries because the ones I had bought originally for the weapon, even on full charge, could no longer cycle the gearbox due to the motor seizing from extreme heat. I also had feeding problems, which turned out to be the hop-up snapping in half again, so I had to retorch it. The motor kept freezing, forcing me to take very careful measures to try and resolve the problem. "7,000 rounds in, all electronics stopped working, and the weapon would no longer fire. After finishing all these tests, here's what I have to say about it. For packaging, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 because it was better than some that I've seen, and it was secured really well. For rate of fire, feet per second, and performance, I'm going to rate it a 7 because there's nothing very special about it. It was very basic, and it performed just as any other airsoft gun should. For the durability and reliability of the internals, I'm going to rate them both at 8. It could withstand a beating and last a while if it was taken care of. For the externals, I'm going to give it a 6 and a 5. It has a metal outer barrel, while the upper and lower receiver are made out of polymer. The handguard has a cheaper plastic feel to it, but the stock is very sturdy. Even after taking a sledgehammer to it, it was still intact. My overall rating is going to be a 7.1. I would recommend it to new players who are just getting started. Other than the easily breakable handguard, it was very sturdy, and I think it'd be a great field weapon to get familiar with. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed, like, share, and subscribe. If you want to see more, comment down below. I'll be posting other videos like gameplay, tutorials, and reviews similar to this one. Hope this video helped and you found it useful. Straight shooting, guys.